Oh, yeah, like that one time you punched your mom in the face.
I didn't exactly punch.
Okay, we're finally getting to 21 Pilots. This is our first time ever hearing anything from 21 Pilots. Let's get into it.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
What?
Okay.
So they're rapping?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be rock or something.
I did too. He said every time I say something, like I have to rhyme every time I
sing or whatever. But I mean, the song's called Stressed Out. I'm guessing this is about insecurities, because right at the end there, he was talking about being insecure, and everything at the beginning was like, I wish I was a little different. I wish my voice was a little better. I wish I didn't have to run. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm guessing the song's going to be about like a vulnerable song about his insecurities. Is 21 Pilots one person or is it multiple people?
Right. I don't
thought it was a
know.
group. But maybe more people will
know.
come later in the song.
Tell me this isn't St. Louis, Missouri.
It looks like it, but it's probably not.
Hometown.
It's probably not.
Time I sang, I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Okay. They really boys.
What?
Them boys.
You're right.
Wish we could turn back time
So I guess it's 3 people.
to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Okay, what you got?
I was gonna say, it reminds me. Well, it doesn't remind me of, but it's similar to like NF. I Miss the Day. Like this is before NF song. You know, this is 2015. But remember, like I Miss the Days. He's talking about missing the days of childhood.
Yes. Okay, I was just thinking this lyric, like, I wish I could turn back time to the days when mom would sing us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Low-key, my mom used to sing me awake. And at the time, I was like, your singing is so awful. I remember I hated, she would sing to me to wake me up for school. And I was just like, stop it. You know, but now I miss it.
You do?
Because, I mean, the times were just so simple.
Oh yeah, like that one time you punched your mom in the face.
I didn't exactly punch her. I just kind of like flailed. But I knew I was flailing and hoped to like knock her glasses so she would like never do it again.
Her mom was singing her awake and she hated it so much she flailed and accidentally hit her mom in the face.
I will never forget. She was like, oh! And she like ran out the room. Like her glasses were all really crooked. I was like, okay, I didn't want to hurt her, but I mean, it was awful. And it's like, what kid wants to wake up?
How old were you?
I don't know. 12, 14. But for real, this is relatable. Like, times it's like that was the most stressful thing of my day. Her horrible singing.
Dang. You had a good life.
Perspective.
Back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Capri Sun.
We're stressed out.
You want to go to my house?
Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I.
What do you think this blurry face means?
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder.
Oh.
I mean, isn't that the truth?
For sure.
Would you rather have student loans or a treehouse?
Oh my gosh. I miss the days of like just playing.
Right, Capri Suns. Or the other one, Squeeze-Its or whatever.
Yeah. Kool-Aid Jammers. Oh, those were the days. I mean, it was just like, it's weird because back then it's like somebody said something mean to you, or if you got a B on a test or a C on a test or something. Those were like the biggest, most stressful things.
Right.
You know? Or if you broke something, you know?
Like knocked over a lamp or something. Oh, let's hide it. Let's hide it for Mom gets home. Like.
And it's like, the weight of that compared to like 25 grand in debt or something. You know what I mean? 50 grand in debt. It's just
my goodness.
Crazy.
Bills, just bills in general.
Yeah, existing.
Rent, mortgages, all these things. Like, whew.
It's like, okay, play all day. Go play. We'll see how that works out. Oh my gosh.
From a creek we used to roam, but it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money.
Hey, this song
Ain't that
is
the
on
truth?
point.
This is strangely.
This song is on point. Oh my goodness. Like with the stuff they're talking about. They used to build rocket ships and give each other names and play pretend. We used to play a game called Lava Tag. And it was like the ground was the lava, and we would like jump on the couches. We had like 3 couches in one room. There's a bunch of us. We would jump around the couches trying to tag each other. You can't hit the ground, or you hit the lava. You know what I mean? Like just like being kids.
Oh my gosh. Or like building a pillow, like a fort out of like blankets and pillows, and just like,
he was having a snowball fight, you know, just like.
Now you gotta go to the bar, spend $200, like.
Right, to like try to relax from the 5 days you just spent like working your tail off.
Right. And then you're hungover for the rest of the weekend. And then you do it all over again. Until you're off. I
remember back when I was working in corporate America, I made a Facebook status that said like the first 5 days after the weekend are the hardest.
Oh.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
Even, I feel like, man, this is so crazy because I feel like this is feelings music. Like, it's just like, it's like putting to music everything that we feel as human beings. Like, with different notes and like.
I mean, it's so real. It's like, you got to make money. That's why it was so hard to quit corporate America. Which, I mean, we did go really broke after that. But I felt like we were happier. But not right away. We're happier right away. But it led to being happier one day.
I mean, it just happiness ended up not depending on money because we've been broker and broker.
Yeah. I quit in 2015 and just started trying to figure it out, starting different businesses, things like that. But it's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been fun, and it's like you get to, like, we're literally on YouTube looking at music that we would have never, it's just like when you have such little time to yourself, you're not as adventurous, I feel like. Right. You know? Right. You end up doing so much for other people, you know what I mean? So much for your job and so much for your family, and it's like taking care of yourself, and those couple of hours you get, you want to, like, just, like, really make it count, you know? So. Right.
Different names, we would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
We used to play pretend, bunny. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, bunny. We used play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
I could see why this has 2 billion views.
Right? Very relatable.
How have we never heard them before?
I do not know.
You know what I think also adds a layer to this song?
What?
So it's like you have all the adult responsibilities and everything. But then, like, when your adult life changes to where, like, it's so far from what it was as a kid to where it's like certain people aren't there anymore, like houses and stuff you grew up around, like all the like pieces that made it what it was are gone. I feel like it makes the song even deeper, you know.
Right.
And then especially I feel like if you add kids and like old dog's dead, you got a new dog. You know what I mean? It's just like you're not even that kid anymore.
Right. So here's the thing for me. It seems like in other countries, people don't feel the same way. Like, they seem less stressed as adults.
They do, definitely.
It might be a Western thing. And maybe some other country where you're struggling to survive, maybe people feel like that. But it seems like the middle ground countries, people don't seem as stressed. Like countries you would feel safe traveling to, but they're not Western countries. Kind of like that. Those countries, people, and maybe they're just happy to see a tourist or something. I don't know, but they just seem less stressed to me.
Yeah, what is it? Well, I guess, though, I would say second and third world countries seem less stressed. Because I feel like...
Right. If you're struggling to survive, that's a whole different level of stress. You know what I'm saying? In between struggling to survive and super commercialized, everything's about buying gifts and buying things and paying bills and taking on all this debt. Like, in between there seems to be a happy medium where people are actually happy. And not that I want to go live in one personally, but it's just like, it's just a thing I think about sometimes. Like, why are they so happy? What can I do to emulate them a little bit over here to be happier?
Yeah,
you know?
That's a good question. Maybe, I feel like it's less media. You know, like...
But we don't watch a lot of media anymore.
We don't, but it's like if you just go to the gas station, how many advertisements are going to pop up on your smartphone, on the billboards around you, on the radio, or you'll even overhear it at the gas station on the intercom. You know what I mean? And then, like, if you get some food, like at the grocery store, like, how many different advertisements will you see at the store?
Right.
Like, over there, they have markets.
What you need.
Yeah, markets where it's just, like, the food. But here, it's all packaged and, you know what I mean? So many, like...
So just to get food, you got to look at 100 ads. Even the shopping cart has ads on it.
Mm-hmm. And then all the music is... Well, not all. Because clearly we got some fire music we don't know about. But at least a lot of rap that we've listened to is all about, like, the money and the cars and the women and... You know what I mean? Like, what they have that we don't have. Like, it's always that energy. Always competition. Like, who's got more, not who's happier.
You know, this song came out 25 days after I quit my job.
What?
So I quit my job April 2nd, 2015. This is April 27th, 2015.
Oh, what are the chances?
We had stopped listening to music because we were, like, guarding what was going into our minds. So we would only listen to a couple artists and just their album. We wouldn't listen to radio. And we had, like, stopped listening to music a lot. Yeah. Just becoming really conscious of, like, taking in bull crap.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the problem with that, though, is that you kind of are limited. Like, your exposure is limited on purpose, but you end up not experiencing a lot of new stuff either. You know, you have the same songs playing for, like, 5 years.
Right. Literally.
And it's like they're not perfect songs, so it's like...
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm going to stop where I'm at because I don't want it to get worse, and... I don't know what else is out there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This left me feeling very, like, introspective.
Right? It left me kind of happy, like, yeah, you know, childhood was great.
Man,
you know
right?
I mean? Like,
even, I feel like...
Reminiscing on the games we used to play and things like that.
That's the other thing. As an adult, I don't know about you guys, but I find it so hard to, like, have friends that you can play with, like, when you were a kid. Like, well, I don't mean, like, play outside, okay? I'm not talking about riding the swings.
That sounds like some secret terminology for some weird adult clubs or something.
I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, like, it's hard to make the relationships, like, feel as authentic as they did when you were young.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like a lot of times people have a motive, you know?
Yes. Like, they have a motive, or your work friends, or, you know, your friends of, like, you know what I mean? Your mutual friends with someone. But it's always, like, some kind of, like, enter and exit from your life.
And then when you're real young, you can have friends of like different genders. You know what I mean? Like both genders. But when you get older,
it's always
it's like a friend of the opposite gender is like, oh, hold up, this is like slippery slope. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Like
it's
people,
different.
Yeah. It's like when you're really little, not even really little, but I mean, I feel like when you're just young, it's like you know even how to make friends. And like as an adult, sometimes I feel like knowing when you've shared enough about yourself and when not to overload people with your problems, and also knowing how to like listen to other people's stuff enough without just taking on all their weight, you know? I feel like a lot of times people don't have those boundaries as adults.
Right.
Like I meet so many people that are either like super blocked off that you don't even know who they are at all and they don't want to share anything, or else pouring their drama onto you 24/7 to where you're like, I can't help you, you know, I can listen, but like
I can only listen to so much.
Yeah, it's like, dang, can we just get some ice cream? Like, wasn't this complicated as a kid, you know?
That's all I have.
That's all I got. That's great. Thanks for the recommendation. Let us know what else we should check out. And like the video if you enjoyed it, you know, comment your thoughts, any lines we missed or what relates to your life that, you know, you want to share with us. And subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.